everybody's trying to buy it, right? So it was very competitive. So I'll tell you the story of how I bought mine, though. It was actually sitting on market. And so one of the clues of strategies of finding property on market is you look for a poorly listed property. So this one was actually sitting on LoopNet, and it was on market for a long time. So usually for me, that's a clue. And that's how I actually filter for properties. I'll look for stuff sitting on market for a long time. Okay, why is it sitting online? I was like, it's a self-storage, it's a hot asset class. Why is this thing sitting on market for so long? So I started calling on the listing, and nobody would call me back. So literally that was the first problem. I was like, okay, well, there's unfortunately maybe a bad agent sitting on this thing because nobody was even calling me back, right?
Yeah.
So one day I got fed up and I just called the phone like 10 times in a row, and finally somebody answered it. They were like, "What are you
calling me?"
Yes, I was like, why is this person, like, it doesn't make sense. Why is it listed if nobody wants to sell it, right? So the guy calls and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just put it up there for my buddy. He's the guy selling it. I just had access to MLS, so I listed it for him, but you should just call him." So now I was direct to seller, which was huge, right? Even though it was on MLS. I called the seller, and he instantly picked up the phone, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'd love to show it to you." And I was like, "Okay, great. I'll come out next week." So then I go and check it out, and the property was listed, and I don't know if you want to like unpack cap rates, but it was listed at a very low cap rate, which meant that it was priced very high, right? So it didn't make any sense, right, for the listing. So I was like, dude, I don't understand how you're getting this number. You know, he was listed north of $1 million for a property that probably should have been like 700,000-800,000, almost double the price, right? So anyways, long story short, I meet him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I mean, it's a storage facility with 100-something units, and it comes with the house, and it comes with these 2 lots. That's why I want it for over $1 million." The listing did not state any of that.
Oh my God. Okay.
So it was really poorly published, right?
So lesson learned: do not use your friend as your listing agent.